From Cleveland, Ohio, it is time for Northeast Ohio's newest polka variety show, Polka Time Ohio and more. This episode was filmed in front of a live audience at Cleveland Maennerchor Hall in Cleveland, Ohio. Now, here is the host of the show, Danny K.
Thank you, Jim. Hello, everyone. Welcome to Polka Time, Ohio. More like Jim said, I'm Danny K, the host of this show. We're at the Cleveland Maennerchor in Cleveland, Ohio. This is our second taping of the show. And before we start the show, I'll get a close-up on this. The neighborhood news in Garfield Heights. How many people read this newspaper? Garfield Heights, a local newspaper. We had an article on page 5, so I have a lot of papers up here. We want to thank Ellen, Amber, and the staff of the neighborhood news, also the Garfield Heights Tribune, for mentions of and Polka Time Ohio more. We're going to talk about more where you can see Polka Time Ohio more on 5 TV stations. Now, this next band was on my Christmas special back in 2013. They're back again for right here to Cleveland Maennerchor. Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together for the Polka Pirates!
Hey, let's have a party. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Would you like to be part of the live studio audience for the taping of the Polka Time Ohalamore show at the Cleveland Maennerchor Hall in Cleveland, Ohio? Well, we tape the show once a month on a Saturday. Doors open at 7, show starts at 8. There's only a $3 donation at the door. For more information on the next taping of the show, give the Cleveland Maennerchor Hall a call at 216-741-7728. episode of Polka Time Ohalamore was filmed in front of a live audience at the Cleveland Maennerchor Hall on State Road in Cleveland, Ohio. Polka Time Ohalamore is brought to you by DMK Productions. at the Cleveland Maennerchor Hall. You are watching Polka Time, Ohio, and more.
Do you want more information on the Cleveland Maennerchor? Visit their website at www.clevelandmaennerchor.org, all one word, or their Facebook page at www.facebook.com, Cleveland Maennerchor. Now, it's contest time. Back to Danny Kaye.
Before we do that, Jim's been with me for about 5 years now, DMK Productions. He was with a show called Dawn of the Ghoul Show. He was the voiceover for that. But Jim, you live in Parma, Ohio. What is your nickname? What are you called?
Golden Voice of Parma.
Golden Voice of Parma. How'd you get that name? You were doing football games, or what'd you do?
Football, basketball, bingo for 14 years, hockey, everything in Parma.
That's great. And before you came here, you were doing some kind of church. What church you were doing readings at?
Yes, St. Francis de Sales, a very, very good church. I do readings there once a month with a lot of other good lectors.
That's great. Put your hands together for the Golden Voice of Parma, Jim. We want to see your last name?
Bartkevich.
There you go. Thank you, Jim. A Golden Voice of Parma.
Yeah. Once again, I'd like to thank Jimmy Bart for doing the voiceover for this evening. Now it's contest time here at the Cleveland Maennerchor Hall. It's going to be a twist competition, so we need some twisters on the dance floor right now.
Here we go. Twist competition. Let's see who's going to win the twist. Scott, get around. Get everybody in there. 3 judges going to pick out the best twisters out there.
Take me by my little hand and go like this. Twist, baby, twist.
Judges going to pick out 12 together. One couple's going to win a prize.
And do the twist. My daddy is sleeping and mama ain't around. Yeah, daddy's just sleeping and mama ain't around. We're gonna twist it till we tear the house down. Come on and twist. Yeah.
Come on, one couple's going to win the prize.
Just like this, come on, little bit, and do the twist.
I don't know. Should we play the entire song? We don't know. But everyone stay on the dance floor. Stay on the dance floor. Get the cameras over here. We're going to get your names first because we're going to have a round of applause because people might applaud and you might change your mind. Who might be the winner? First of all, your names, please. Was it Paul? Paul and?
Carol.
Carol. How many people think Paul and Carol should be the winner? Oh, they got a lot of friends here. Okay, come up here. This is couple number 2. We got?
Gloria.
Gloria.
And another Carol.
And another Carol. Let's hear it for Gloria and Carol. Bring more friends next time. Here we go. These guys are a great couple. We got to face the camera right there. Face the camera right there. We got couple number 3. What's your names?
Dottie.
Dottie?
And Ernie.
Ernie. Dottie and Ernie. How many people think couple number 3 should be the winners? Oh, they brought some friends also. Okay, might change it. Come on over here. You got to come over here. We got Norm that was in the last show. Norm, we got Norm, right? Norm, right. Right, and?
Rosemary.
How many people think Rosemary and Norm should be the winner? Again, bring more friends next time. All right, come on, last couple right here. And your names, please.
Maria.
Maria, your age, please. Oh, we won't go that way. And your name is?
Joe.
All right, how many people think Joe and?
Maria.
Maria should be the winner. I love her accent. All right, judges. Now, a little reminder. I am not a judge. So when I go outside, I want my tires flattened because I didn't vote for you guys. All right, we got Charlotte, we got Wendy's her name, and also Joe. Joe, who's the winner?
Well, unanimously, we all came up with the same thing of
Paul and Carol.
Paul and Carol.
Paul and Carol? They're the winners? All right, we got some lottery tickets for you guys. We got some more prizes. I'm going to see even more for some DVDs and other stuff we're going to give you for more things. Ladies and gentlemen, that's the first ever Polka Time Ohio More Twist Competition. Band, get ready because you're going to have the lineup next.
Polka Time Ohio and More can now be seen online thanks to WCTV in Wadsworth and BAT in Brunswick, Ohio. Go to either websites at www.mypegcentral.com or www.batpegcentral.com. Under the File folder, scroll down or type in Polka Time Ohio and More. Then it will show all the previous episodes of the show. Each show has a date it was aired and title. Watch us online anytime and anywhere.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the main event. Let's get ready to rumble!
Come on, put your hands together. You're the Cleveland Maennerchor. Right here for Polka Time Ohio and More with Danny Kaye. Let's hear it, Cleveland. We're with the Polka Pirates. I want everyone to say, Armides. One more time, Armides. Here we go, the lineup for the Polka Pirates. Come up here one at a time for the lineup.
I'm Tom Rushka, trumpet and flugelhorn.
Julie Tabine, buttonbox and trumpets.
Luca, button box and keyboard.
Johnny Vasturik, bass and backup accordion. The Andy Houdan, piano accordion. Ray Blah, drums.
Alfie O'Neill on banjo, and I'm the leader of the Polka Pirates.
Y'all ready for this?
1, 2, 3. Just because, baby. just because, baby. Strike up the music, the band has begun. The Pennsylvania polka. Pick out your partner, join in the fun. The Pennsylvania polka. It started, it's grand, it's now number one. It's bound to entertain you. Everybody has a mania to do the polka from Pennsylvania. While they're dancing, everybody's quickly gone. We romancing. This goes on and on until the dawn. They're so carefree, gay with laughter, happy as can be. They start to have a beer and the crowd begins to cheer. They kiss and then they start to dance again. Hey, hey. The band has begun. The Pennsylvania polka. Pick out your partner, join in the fun. The Pennsylvania polka. It started, it's grand, now number one. It's bound to entertain you. Everybody has a mania to do the polka from Pennsylvania. While they're dancing, everybody's getting quickly gone. We romancing. This goes on and on until the dawn. They're so carefree, gay with laughter, happy as can be. They stop to have a beer and the crowd begins to cheer. They kiss and then they start to dance again. Hey, the Pennsylvania polka. Here we go. We got one sing-along one for everybody right here. You all know this one, our one religious song that we do. So here we go. All you good church-going people will know. Julie even knows it too. So here we go. 1, 2, 3. That's why we drink the hills. And when we're gone from here, all friends
You are watching Polka Time Ohio and More with the Polka Pirates, filmed at the Cleveland Maennerchor Hall.
All right, I'm over here with Duffy O'Neill, the leader of the Polka Pirates. Duffy, how long has the band been around?
11 years now.
11 years, all right. And I love the name Polka Pirates. Who came up with the name?
I came up with the name. We wanted to keep the band going as long as we could, so if some of us drop out over the years, we're going to keep rolling for the next 50 or so.
That's great. You know, and I seen your band around. Sometimes you're a big band, sometimes you're a small band. When you're on stage, what was the most people you had on stage at one time?
17 one time at the Carlin Club. Played with 17 guys.
17 people, huh? Wow. And I seen Tom. Tom plays a lot of bands. Johnny Pastrick, my good buddy, he was on the pilot for the Polka Time Ohio More. You guys would be busy starting in July. What's some other gigs you got coming up in July, August, and other things that people can come and see you?
Well, the first Friday in June will be at Fatheads in North Olmsted playing for their Sausage Festival. That'll be 6 to 9 on Friday, the first Friday of June. In July, the first Friday in July, we're talking with the Lake Erie Crushers about playing at Polish Heritage Night at the ball game. So those are two of the big ones. And we're at Sturley's every weekend. We're the house band at Sturley's for 4 years now. So every weekend we're there either Friday or Saturday.
Wow, you guys are active a lot. Now, a lot of people are going to forget about it after you leave because they're drinking some wine and beer. Is there a website, Facebook page we can get more about the Polka Pirates?
Yeah, we have a Facebook page. We have a website, www.thepolkapirates.com. Has a schedule on there, and you can sign up for a newsletter.
That's fantastic. So we're going to have more information about Facebook page of Polka Time Ohio More and the Polka Pirates. Guys, take it away from our two more songs. Here we go. The Polka Pirates right here in the Cleveland Maennerchor.
All right, sing along, everybody. Knows you guys know this one, the Beer Barrel Polka. Roll out the barrel. We're going to get the $1 million horn section here to start it off for us with the Polish trumpet introduction. Julie's got it. She's got to close her button box. We don't want her pins to fall out. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4.
folks. Once again, we are in the paper for the neighborhood news. It's at Cleveland Time Warner. I'm going to tell you people out there that if you live in Garfield Heights, Maple Heights, and stuff like that, you will not see Polka Time Ohio anymore. It's up to you to call your local provider and get Polka Time Ohio where you live at. We're on the City of Cleveland of Cleveland Time Warner. Also, a lot of people go on channel 196. You have to have digital cable. If you don't have digital cable and you live in the City of Cleveland, you got to call Cleveland Time Warner to get digital cable, and you can watch Polka Time Ohio on channel 196 every Tuesdays at 6 o'clock. We also got a new contract from Cox Cable. So if you live in Parma, Parma Heights, Lakewood, Rocky River, Fairview Park, all the southwest suburbs, we're on Cox Cable now every Fridays at 9 o'clock. Also, if you don't live in all those cities, you can go online. So we're going to give you more information on the show, or look below me on their BAT TV or WCTV. Look below me for the websites. You can watch it online. So if you have somebody who lives in California, Florida, they can click on and watch every episode of Polka Time Ohio and more. At this time, I want to thank Stefan. Where's, I don't know, Stefan leave? I want to thank Stefan and the entire staff at Cleveland Band. Come up here, Stefan. I'll say hi to this guy. I did an interview with him. The reason why I wanted to do a polka show on a Saturday, because I work very hard on the Monday through, I used to do it on Wednesdays on Ample Hall. I can't get Wednesdays off. But me and Stefan, we talked about it. We brought Polka Time Ohio more. We're going to try to do it once a month. I think the summer months we're not going to be doing it, but we're going to be doing it. But Stefan, I want to thank you very much for inviting my crew here and videotaping our episodes here. When you want to say anything, Stefan?
Sure. Thank you for coming. I appreciate you guys being here, and I hope you can keep coming back. I think we have a great place. It's a nice little oasis in Old Brooklyn here, and I hope you enjoy yourself. You're always welcome here. Always welcome.
Now, we have a couple of events here. You have like fish fries on Friday, is that correct?
We have fish fries. We also have schnitzel and pierogies and bratwurst and all kinds of other specials going on every Friday. A little social hour going on. This is a men's choir, so Wednesdays we practice our singing, and then we have events throughout the year. Every month at least one event, and you know, just check us out on our website.
Yeah, we were going to give you more information about the website for the Cleveland Maennerchor. Also, they're looking for singers for the women's choir and also men's choir, right?
Yeah, we house a women's choir. They practice on Mondays, and we practice on Wednesdays, and everybody's always looking for new singers. We have about 30, but, you know, always welcome to come out and help us sing the German as well as English and everything else that we do.
Okay. Now, next Friday, you got like a quartet or 3 people playing harps, or what's going on next Friday?
We have the Celestial Strings. It's a harp, a cello, and a violin, I believe. And if there's a 4th person, it's another violin.
Oh, that's great. And Hank Haller, he's a big thing here. He's going to be coming up soon, right? Hank
Haller is going to be here for our steak dinner. That's in August. And we have Alex Meixner on July 21st. We've had him a couple times before. You've been here for that, so you know, we have all kinds of good stuff going on. And we're going to have the Polka Pirates back. I mean, that's a great band. I really appreciate you guys. Thank you.
And you're going to have them back until you see their bar tab. Oh! All right, so thanks, Stefan. Thank you. Want to say anything before we wrap it up here?
Yeah, let me close the kitchen. Coming up and get the food so we can close up. I want to enjoy the band. Thank you.
All right, there you go. Stefan, the president here of the Cleveland Maennerchor. Thank you, Stefan. All right, I want to thank Stefan, the staff, the kitchen. Maria, I always say her name wrong. Tipper bartender, she's working to get you buzzed this evening. I want to thank Duffy O'Neill and the entire Polka Pirates. Johnny Pastrick, Tom, good friends of mine, has been on this show before. Guys, play 2 more songs and wrap it up here, folks.
Here we go. This one's our band motto, never on Sunday. Here we go. We're going to finish it out with the mountain.
Attention! Polka Time Ohio Moore is looking for new polka and ethnic bands for the show. We are also looking for dance acts and ballroom dancers, magicians, comedians, and any other talent acts. Call the producer Danny K at 216-956-1389. That's 216-956-1389.
Finish it out with the mountaintop polka with the Zika Charlie ending. So, here we go. This is our traditional ending song.
watching Polka Time Ohio more. This is Danny K. I'll see you next time, folks.
Thank you.